All right, so let's talk software just for a quick second. Here we are at the lock screen, which you can see has a giant clock, calendar, has my alarm down there. Wait for that to come back. Calendar items that are coming up shortly. And this is all customizable. Well, at least the clock is. You can make it a smaller or bigger clock, which is kind of cool. And customizing is going to be a theme we're going to talk about a lot. So this thing is interactive too. You can see these leaves I'm making bop around. It's on water. You can change sort of all these effects too, wallpaper, all that good stuff. When you go to unlock it, you swipe and it sort of shows you a preview of what you're unlocking to, which is kind of cool. You can see it's showing my app drawer button down there. So let's just go ahead and unlock it. From the home screen, you can see you can set up clocks, all that stuff you would expect. You got 5 icons you can set down here. You can put folders in here just like you can in regular old stock Android. Here's your app drawer with a downloads, widgets, and apps columns. And you can actually take some of these and turn them into... no, let's not do that. Oh, sorry, you have to edit. You hit this button up here, and then you can actually drag these onto one another, and you can create folders within your app drawer. So now there's a folder in there. You can access it all right from there. So kind of cool. The only weird thing I don't like about this launcher is that when you move icons or take them out, it actually leaves a blank space. And in order to sort them again, you have to actually go in and sort alphabetically again. And you have to keep doing that every time you move stuff around. And so you can see there it puts your folders at the front then. It's just a little thing that's annoying, but it's still a really buttery smooth, nice app drawer. Anyway, let's go back here. So if you want to change home screens, it's a long press. And you can see you get mini versions of your home screens up top. If you want to add stuff, it's all down here. Downloads, widgets, wallpapers. Scroll through all these. Find ones that you like, drag them and drop them, change, all that good stuff, right? I also want to show you notification bar. So it does have the quick toggle panel up top. It does have that up there. You can actually edit that, which is kind of cool. You can rearrange stuff, or you can add or take away things. So they've done a lot there. Again, customization is sort of the big thing here with this new LG UI. So 2 other customization things. Icons. So there's specific ones. I do not believe you can do this with all of them, but the email icon is a good example. So if I actually long press, now this is the actual email app icon that I pulled from the app drawer. But if I long press on it and let go, you actually see I get these blue arrows. Now what does that usually mean with a widget, right? It means you can resize it, but this is an app icon. So watch this. You can actually drag these out and it actually turns into an email widget, which is kind of cool. There's not a lot of, usually you need like a third-party launcher to do that or a special app to do that. LG sort of built that right in. So if you don't want it to be a widget, you just drag it back down and there you go. So also I wanted to show you we can change, you can actually change the icons in this. So like you do with a third-party launcher, you can actually change these to be custom icons. So if we do with Chrome, you just do long press and let go. You see this little purple icon? Tap on that again and it opens up this select icon thing. So I can change the icon for Chrome. I can make it a C if I want. There's Chrome. You can also, you just have to wait for that purple icon to show. You can go to create and this is where you can select from gallery and all that. So you could download third-party icon sets and actually apply them through here, which is, it's just really cool. You just don't see that often on stock launchers. The other cool things in here are they actually put in these page animations. So you can see those are all in there, and it's just it's incredibly smooth, everything you do with this device. So if we want to change all of that, you can go into home screen settings and swipe effect, and here's all these, and it actually previews them for you, just like third-party launchers do. So kind of cool, right? Carousel's definitely my favorite though. So you can change a lot of that stuff. You can change lock screen settings. They've really done a nice job with most of this stuff. Now, there were some other features I talked about, and they're in another video in the review, but I just wanted to share some of these like basic UI sort of tweaks and fun stuff they've added. I will say that when you're in an app and you come back out there is a refresh. There's like a launcher lag refresh at times, and with 2 gig of RAM and a processor like this, there should never be any of that. So that's a software bug that they need to fix. It's a little unfortunate, but we could probably live with it since everything else on this phone is pretty good. The last thing I want to show you then is just how it compares in size to a couple of other devices. So here it is next to the Galaxy Nexus. You can see size there. It's definitely wider, and it's definitely has a bigger screen. Thickness-wise, though, it's definitely thinner, but you can see it's definitely wider in total as a body. So here the top look. Really wish that headphone jack was on the bottom. complaint for another day. Here's the Razr M. You can see the Razr M looks like a mini phone compared to it. So anyways, that's just how it compares to a couple of the other phones out there. Galaxy S3 is about the same size. That scratch is crazy. Anyways, check out the full review at the blog, Droid Life. Peace.